Hi guys, this is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and I'm not feeling too hot, so I am going to give my reading this way. So it is July 1st, Thursday, and I do want to talk about a really beautiful aspect that we have up in the sky right now. We've had it up there since the 29th, but we've had so much energy that I can't get to all of the energy that's going on. But it is called a mystic rectangle, and it is using both earth energy and water energy to kind of decipher some of what we've been going through. Now, this is considered a mild aspect, which means that it's going to be well received. There's not a lot of point of contention, and I really believe that it is really pushing us toward positive mindsets. See, basically what a mystic rectangle is it's four energies, four planets that form a square or form a rectangle, and they oppose each other, and then on each side of the rectangle, the long side of the rectangle, are trines, and the short side is sextiles. And the point at which all four planets meet in the middle, I believe, is very heart-based. It is very divine for you. It's a soul connection to this particular energy. A lot of really powerful mystics have a mystic rectangle in their chart. So this is a time of divine intervention. We have been through a lot, and I think what is really important is that in this energy, one of the things I found really astounding is at one side of the rectangle we have Neptune and Pisces in retrograde, and it's in a sextile with Pluto and Capricorn. And on the opposite side of the rectangle we have Venus in Cancer and Jupiter in Virgo, which represents to me the Neptune and Pluto are both in retrograde. That's the past. And then we have Venus and Jupiter, which is the future. So I think for many of us, we're going to be learning how to release our egos and attachment to the past, even the pain and suffering that we've been through. Again, that's all this Chiron energy asking us to be very realistic about what those wounds meant, what is within our power to change, and what's within our power to accept. And, moving forward, how can we make the best of it? Also, I think that a greater emotional understanding between relationships is possible now that we've had such a reflective cycle about pain and suffering and how deficient some of our relationships have been. This has also a lot to do with our money, our hopes. This has that grandiose feeling to it, but I think that this has a lot to do with the emotional content, like how you attach emotion to these motivations for like these hopes and these dreams that you have right now. And again, you're very realistic in this energy about that. On the other side, we've got, this Pluto and Capricorn energies where they are trying to create goals that gain power over the rituals and routines. This is about empowerment. We do have to be mindful of where our fears lies and where some of the areas where we lose power, so that we can regain power, and then we can adapt some discipline in these areas. The future is, I believe, is finding comfort in the simple things. Jupiter in Virgo. Virgo's a very simple energy. They're, they attend to the details. I mean, it's just, it's very methodical, and there's a relief in that. So the simple things in home and family bonds, accepting some that your environment is very plentiful, bountiful, even if it's not completely full yet. There's a sense of safety in there, and if not, you want to create some. This is all about being nurtured and nurturing others, and this is really honestly about setting up powerful daily routines and rituals. I think you must consider the wisdom that you attained from the past in order to come up with a practical solution. This is a great time to be compassionate to those that are struggling with balancing their emotions. One of the things that a mystic rectangle does is that it encourages us to balance out all four of these energies. And if any one of these energies gets too much attention, then what ends up happening is it throws you off balance, right? So the energies that are at play are that Neptune in Pisces, which is in retrograde. It is Pluto in Capricorn, which is in retrograde. It is Jupiter in Virgo, and it is Venus in Cancer. So we've got to be able to balance all 4 of these energies and find a heart-based, peaceful resolution. One thing that can happen in this energy is that we're going to have periods that I think that we kind of bounce between success and we bounce between the frustration that we feel regarding these situations. I think that one of the most important things to understand is that we're trying to achieve balance. And so many of us, it's like those scales where we put a little bit of maybe coins on one side and coins on the other. We just try to keep balancing this out. Now, because this energy is so fresh, we are going to spend a lot of days deciphering this message from the universe. But I want you to understand just how positive this is. I believe that some of us are just looking for some divine clarity. We're looking for some peace. We want to feel safe in our shell. Remember, we got all of this Cancer energy. I mean, we've got Mercury in Cancer, Venus in Cancer, the Sun in Cancer. We've got a lot of energies in Cancer. And so Cancer energy is all about feeling welcome and safe and nurtured and loved and very cardinal. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not a weak energy. It's very cardinal energy. If any of these things are not happening in your life, you're being asked to review what isn't giving you that in your immediate environment or in your home, or workplace is definitely going to play into this as well, because Cancers, if they don't have a lot of comfort in their home, they'll really make their workplace their home. And so I definitely believe that what's really beautiful about this energy is the fact that, there is so much that we need to decipher and we need to learn from these, I would say, I think 2016 has just been a very revealing. It wasn't about breaking us down, although I think some of us thought it was. What it was clarifying. It was really opening our eyes. We really had to be, we really need to invest in hopeful situations that actually have some ability to actually manifest potential in our lives. Like, we can't keep idealizing things. And this energy is all about, let's take a look at the past and what didn't work. Let's take a look at the future and what does. We're going to expand. When you get Cancer energy combining with Virgo energy, I think it is just, it's very detail oriented. It's very, kind of just every little detail has to be attended to. It can make you very methodical and at a time when I think we need to, because see, what we need to do is, now that we've had all of this rituals and routines kind of threw up in our face, and we've had to take a look realistically at some of our mindsets and our habitual mindsets and all the things that we're looking at. But I think all of us are to the point to where it's like, screw this, I just want a resolution. And I want to move towards something good. I'm not interested in festering anymore. I know that I have the ability to change my outcome now, and I'm ready to do it. And I think that that's what all this cardinal energy is about. Now, I want you to be very, very aware of the fact that you do not fall out of balance in this energy. Do not give one energy too much attention, or you will fall out of balance. Anyhow, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching Annette's Astrology Corner, and I deeply apologize for the way that I got to deliver these. I just have not been feeling well, and this is about the best solution I could come up with. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.